Hey guys, it's your girl Cassandre, and we're back for another video. So I hope you like this new setup. We're trying something new, but I wanted to do my 5 year recap of like being a small business owner, and everybody's doing their end of the year videos and the yearly recap, and I really wanted to put my own twist into it. So I'm doing, instead of doing a year recap, I'm doing 5 years in business. So if you don't know, I have started my entrepreneurial journey back in April 2020, April 8th exactly, and I started with my cosmetic business. So I had a cosmetic like lashes and lips cosmetic brand, which I absolutely loved. But honestly, it was I would say, people would say it's a failure. For me, it's not a failure because I learned so much from that business. Honestly, I can show y'all the growth of me, how I have grown in that business and what I did in like back then vs now, what I've learned in 5 years because of that. And I honestly, I have learned so much. So now in December 2024, um I am now on my third business venture. So the marketing agency is actually my third business venture. I started a salon, and due to a lot of like unforeseen situation and like stuff coming down on me, that made me stop the salon. But this was my second business venture, and it was just great. Like it is the base of like this was actually my eye opener, like business. And so, you know what? Let me start with the five things that I learned. So, first one, it was mindset. So, everything, it's all about mindset. And my mindset was not there when I started back then in 2020. My mindset was not there. It was out of the place. I was so afraid. I was afraid of people, afraid of not being able to fit in, afraid of not making the money back, afraid of every single thing. So, being afraid plus, being worried about what people would say about me, and the fact that, for example, I started my YouTube channel, and people were bullying me, like sending my pictures and talking about me, and with my business too. And this had made me stop for a whole year. Like, I stopped everything for a whole year because I thought, you know what, because people are talking about me and this is putting me in a like bad situation, well, maybe this is not for me. And honestly, this was one of the biggest error that I made because it set me back for a whole year. I had to like start again. Like, I was starting again and again and again, and it was only like this vicious circle of like starting again and stopping and starting again. And like, I was so inconsistent. And honestly, I had to put a stop to it. Like, with this business, the agency, I felt it too, because I was like, you know what? This is big. This is like, this has a name, and the imposter syndrome was coming in. And I, like, literally, I was there and I sat down. Like, I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, yo, girl, you're gonna have to get your shit together if you want to succeed, not only for you, but for your little girl. You're gonna have to get your shit together and put in the work. Um, because everybody's gonna talk. And because I was so mindful of what people were saying about me, this was making me like, I was stuck. I was stuck. I was not moving because I don't know. And like, honestly, it is absolutely all about your mindset. So if your head is not there, you're not gonna be able to push through. When the money is not coming in, you're not gonna be able to push through. And also, when I say mindset, you also have to remember why you started. And along the way, with all the things that I was seeing and all the big successful businesses, like, I I don't know how to explain it, but it was like I forgot along the way why I started. And all my three businesses I started because I wanted to help people, and it was never about money. But seeing other people being that successful because of their business, it made me feel like, you know what? Maybe you're just incompetent and like you just cannot do it. But because why you have something that valuable you're saying, but you cannot make money out of it. This is the way I was thinking, and I was bringing myself down. Nobody was there to bring me down, and nobody needed to bring me down because I was doing the work myself. So this is another thing that I had to change, and like my husband had to slap me out of it because honestly it was just keeping me down and um hindering my business. So in 2025 we're coming in strong with a strong mindset, you know. But the second thing also was that social media was messing with me. When I'm saying that social media was messing with me, so yeah, when I was saying that social media was messing with me, it was very true. Like seeing everybody, like when you come in, there was everyone that was saying stuff, you know, the gurus, they were all saying like, "Oh, you need to do this, you need to do that." And every week I was trying something. I was signing up for webinars, signing up for courses, buying courses with people, buying other people's courses, like thinking that if I buy this course, well, I was gonna make this amount of money. And like, I'm not gonna say that the courses are a scam because it's not. It was also the fact that I didn't put as much effort into, like, doing the tactics, doing what they learned. But it was all about tactics. They were not telling really the strategies. Like, it was all about, okay, you need to do this tactic and this is gonna work. But um, I don't think there's one tactic that is one size fit all, because it's all trial and error to really get what really works for your business, in my opinion. But honestly, seeing all those people like saying, "Oh, I made 100K in a day, 100K in a month, or 100K in 2 months," and like seeing those big numbers and seeing me no orders coming in for a whole year, literally like I'm not making no sales. Been months I paid a whole website for like $300 and nothing, like crickets. And this was just messing with my head, like, you know what, you're not worth it. Or you know what, people are not gonna like buy for you, buy from you. People are not interested in what you're offering. Why are you still having this business? Why are you still making videos? Because every videos you post, it's like nobody's buying, nobody's going on your website. So it's like like seeing this people that are posting stuff to motivate you to, like, push harder. Like this, the same videos were just bringing me down by, like, I was comparing myself, and it was not their fault. It was my fault because I should stay in my lane and know that, you know what, whatever is for me is for me. Whatever is for me, it is for me, and it is coming. And the only thing that I have to do is do my work and trust that God will bring it to me. That's it. And it took me 5 years of losing money, losing my mind, being there crying for me to finally learn this lesson. Like, it's like calm down. Like, I think this was my this was my makeup artist. No, this was um my hairstylist, for my wedding, that said that to me, like, girl, calm down. You're only 21. Like, but then, nah, I was 22, so you're only 22. So why are you, like, trying to do everything? Like, you're only 22. You have time. Like, I understand you want to get there, but you don't have time. And it is very true because, like, we see all those 19 years old that are millionaires and everything. And I'm like, bro, I want to get there and everything. But, bro, like, I have time, and pressuring myself and living with all this stress of trying to keep it up with the Jones, and like trying to, get the millions and whatever early, it's not gonna do anything for me. Like stressing about it because I'm not here will just only make me not appreciate the journey. And this is one thing that I honestly learned is that I love the journey too. Like because my journey is my testimony. My whole journey is my testimony. What if I did not have that journey and I was successful the first try and I was successful overnight? What would be my testimony? I would look at the camera right now and say, "Hi guys. So yeah, I started my business and honestly, it was not even that hard. Like I got 100 followers, 100,000 followers on my YouTube channel, like maybe the first week that I got here. And like, yo, it wouldn't inspire nobody because I didn't like I know for a fact this year I'll be able to say I fought hard for my 1,000 followers. I fought hard for my 5 figure, 6 figure. I fought hard. I put my back into it and work to get there. It was not chance. It was not, oh, I had a good luck. I'm beautiful. I'm this. I have no, it was because I put the work into it. And if somebody would like, their text when I'm successful, um, oh, this happened overnight. No, you saw me overnight, but it didn't happen overnight because it has been 5 years in the works until like now where I'm comfortable. Now I can talk. Now I invested a lot of money into my business. Now it's getting big. Now it's not the same. It's not the same. I don't have the overnight, you know. I don't know if y'all came into this video thinking that I was gonna give a big like, you know what, I made 100K and I'm still working into being consistent. I'm still working on the behind the scene of my business. I'm still failing in some stuff. I'm still learning. I'm gonna stop using the word failing and I'm gonna replace it with learning. I'm still learning on how to do this because it didn't come with a handbook. Any people are giving you the handbook to like for everything, but honestly, the way you're gonna succeed is your way and your story is gonna be unique to yourself. So honestly, I am trying to love the journey. That's all I'm gonna say. And the third reason was the third lesson that I learned was that I was counting too much on social media to grow my business because um just focusing on content marketing, it's like playing roulette. It is exactly like playing roulette because I don't own Instagram, I don't own Facebook, and it's like the fact that I'm just um posting stuff on my Instagram or posting stuff on my Facebook, and it was just getting there not to my imagine, okay, I have a um business. I have my cosmetic brand and I put my lip gloss video. No matter how much the algorithm is nice to connecting people with the right content, at some point maybe there's like 60% of my audience would be like male and not interested in makeup. So I'm just, playing roulette. Like I'm just putting my videos out there, my promos out there, and not, have a good segmentation or like have like my target audience in mind. And honestly, focusing only on social media is like you're just hoping you're just hoping that it's gonna go do well and you're gonna have hundreds of sales. And it was until 2022 2023 that I went to school to learn about ads. So I do have my diploma in advertising and creative communication. And honestly, it opened my eye because advertising, paying for like to put your exact like your exact content in front of the right people, this is the only way that I can control what people are seeing my stuff and ensure that maybe I'm gonna have sales. And most of the time when I started Facebook ads, it was horrible. Like I spent what $3,000 on this, and I maybe made like what, not even $100 out of like doing it, and I didn't know how to really um do the ads on Facebook ads. But now that I know everything about ads and the world of advertising, and it is completely different. Ads have been helping my business in the greatest way. And knowing my goal into what content I'm putting out and for what reason. Not every content is gonna bring me sales. There's some contents that are gonna bring me awareness. There's some content that are gonna bring me follows. There's some content that I just want people to know or to get to know my knowledge, like this is what I know, and you know what, if you book with me, this is the this is what you're gonna have, and not everything is gonna bring me sales, and knowing all of that really helped me. I'm not relying just on social media. I have for example, it's only when I started pop-up shops for my cosmetic business that um I really started to see sales. Like, this was when I was really selling stuff because I was there, and I was able to people were able to see the lip gloss, and people were able to see the lashes, and see like what would fit them, and I would talk to them, I would help them, I would be able to talk and express myself about my product, and it was way 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 better. When I'm telling you it was way better, it was absolutely way better for me. And this opened my eyes into another dimension, like, telling me that I can not only count on social media to grow this business. There's other ways, like, other ways to, going to conferences, pop-up shop, sharing your business cards to people, going to places and sharing your business card. Um you have the posters, flyers. You can like do a lot of stuff to put your name out there. And number four, it was I was being inconsistent. I was relying on my emotions and mood to run my business. Honestly, when I was feeling bad, everything was bad. I was not making content. If I felt bad for a month, well, there was no content for a month. And being showing to my customers that I was inconsistent was my biggest downfall, because if I am inconsistent, how am I gonna sell stuff? And if I'm inconsistent, this is what I'm saying to my customers. Well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna do this, and if I don't feel right, or if I'm inconsistent, maybe I'll start and like maybe not finish a thing, and just not give you the real value of what you paid for. And this was absolutely hindering my business. It was I don't even know how to start about how being inconsistent on YouTube. I started being consistent on YouTube back in October, and from October to now, honestly, I saw the biggest growth ever. I went from like 72 followers to now 100, and it was only by being consistent to try and post once a week or once every 2 weeks. It is absolutely difficult for me because I do have a kid. I go to school full time. I do have my business full time, and other things, other commitments that I have to go and be there too. So, um, devoting my time and trying to balance my time, balancing my life, and for me, like, I had to see this business as work, because I'm playing too much with my business and I'm playing too much with my talent. Um, if I had a boss that would, I know I would lose my job if I'm not there at 9. Well, I was gonna do everything in my power to be there at 9. It's supposed to be the same with my business. So now I'm putting a schedule. Like, I have a schedule, a whole schedule. I do now have a planner that I'm gonna come out with. That will help you with all the strategies and everything. I'll talk more about that later, but um now I do have a schedule. Like, at 7, 8, I wake up, I bring my daughter to daycare, come back, and at 9, I'm at my desk working. Like, if I'm not there at 9, I'll be there at 9:30, but I'll take back the 30 minutes that I did not finish. And yes, it is my business. Yes, I'm my own boss, but I'm supposed to have the same work ethic as if I was working at a big corporate job. So this is what I'm trying to implement this year. And the last thing, the fifth lesson that I learned was that I should be charging my worth. Honestly, when I learned this, it was last year. Yeah, last year in August 2023. I learned that I should be charging my worth. It was during a pop-up shop, and I came there and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put everything on sale. My lip gloss usually was supposed to be at $20. I put them at $10 and two for $7. Lashes, they were $5. You know, $5 lashes that I literally bought for more than $5. Um, and I got there and I was like, you know what? I'm making sales. I'm making sales. I'm making sales. You know, because they were, you know, cheap. And I barely made my table fee. And I looked next to my the girl that was selling jewelries, I think, and she was charging full price for her jewelries, and she was just giving, like, you know, some discounts if they buy in bulk or if they subscribe or whatever. But she made that table fee with like 3 orders. And I was like, girl, I'm hustling, and you're just there and you just made the whole table fee. And I was like, I would have like I would have made more if I charged the full price, or if I had a better strategy about like going to pop-ups and everything. And this was when I was like, girl, you're like, so in your head, the only way that people is going to buy from you, it's because if you're cheap, that's the only way they could, if they can afford it, or if you're cheap, that's the only way they're gonna buy from you. That's it. That's the way you think, that people are only gonna buy from you if your things are cheap and if you're not even making a profit. So I really had to turn everything around and really said, like, you know what? I'm gonna be like, for the agency, I was there. If you look at my vlog, maybe 2 vlogs, um my last vlog about starting my business, the agency, I was talking to myself, telling myself, like, you know what, you need to charge your worth. Because how are you gonna grow your business? How are you gonna, like, you know, step up like from being a small business in your like bedroom to like having an office if you don't charge your worth? Like, I'm not able to grow if I don't charge what I need to charge for my time. If I'm there charging $12 an hour for my time when I'm worth $30 an hour, what how am I gonna feed myself? I have so much hours in a day. So if I'm doing one-on-one consultation and it's only $10 for a consultation um um for one consultation, for a marketing consultation, and I have 8 hours in a day. Even if I do eight, I'm not even gonna make 80. I'm literally gonna make $80. Can I live with $80? No, I cannot. So honestly, it's like, you need to eat. You need to, like, your business is there to help people, yes. But you need to charge your worth to be able to help them better, you know? Help them in a way that, you know what, if you need to go back to school to just or take a course to just, you know, be up to date with the industry and everything, you need to be able to um put that new knowledge into your business. And like, what you're offering is a specialty, and people, the right people will come no matter what price. Like, Gucci can sell their things at a price that is just out of this world for me, but for other people it's like buying cereals. So people are gonna come, and the right clients are gonna come. And honestly, being cheap only attracts cheap people. And I don't want no cheap people into my business. I don't want to work with cheap people that are there for only the fact that I'm cheap or I don't cost that much. I want people that see the value into what I'm giving, and the value into what my knowledge is, and the value into my time. So honestly, the right people, you're gonna be able to be connected with the right people. And I think it's absolutely nice to work with people that is not like, you know, okay, so I paid like 800 for the service and I'm not seeing the worth, or I'm not seeing the sales. But like, someone that knows that it is like an investment and it's like a learning curve, and like, you know, um they're gonna be okay with the fact that they spend that much, but they're gonna learn over time. I spent almost 10K to go to school, and I'm still learning. They gave me the blueprint, but I'm still practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing. I don't think I'm gonna like. I think I'm maybe gonna see the fullest of like what I've learned maybe in 2 3 years, when I'm gonna be like able to be comfortable with what I learned, and like I'll know it as if I was drinking water. But for now, it is just stuff that I know, you know. But it's like you invested in the value. I invested in going to school because I know for a fact, in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 50 years, this knowledge is gonna help me grow and help me get to a point that I was not. So with all that being said, I really don't want to like, it's been 26 minutes and I really don't want to like blab a little bit more, but I hope those lessons helped you in some way, or you know, inspired you in some way. And I really want to finish with a little word of encouragement. um I know it's hard, and I'm the first person to say that having a business is absolutely hard, and it's not gonna happen overnight. And honestly, it's a beautiful journey, but it's also a journey that is stressful, and that if you're not satisfied with the fact that you know what, my journey is my journey, and if I don't have a client every week, I know for a fact maybe next week I'll have one. Or keep yourself motivated. It's gonna be hard, but you got this. I don't know who is watching, but I'm telling you this, like, you got this. It's coming. Your success is coming, and everything you deserve is coming. You have planted your seed. You have planted your seed, and it's gonna grow. Like, um take it as a garden. Your business is a garden. So it's not because you planted today that you're gonna see that it's growing. It's gonna grow a little bit underground, and then a little bit underground, a little bit underground, and day by day it's gonna grow until you see fruits. So you're gonna see your fruits. Keep up, and um that's it. For I'm gonna put it out there for anyone that needs any um strategy or content creation services. This is what I offer into my agency. So I am mostly doing strategy, so social media strategy. I do have the one-on-one or the done for you, and I also put out a template if you want to do it yourself. So, and content creation, it's only offered to people that are in Quebec, Montreal, because I do live in Montreal. um and I do have graphic design services also, and social media management. So if those any of those service interests you, you can go check down below. I will put in the description the link to my business for you to be able to see what I offer and what you can get. So have a nice day, and I hope this video was nice. Bye.